Hi everybody, here's Krystian from the TeamworkCast.
And I am Jackmade.
And this is Netrunner and TeamworkCast. This is the Star Championship in Hiveworld Cologne. And this is the final game from the final round. On the final table, on the top table. Actually, it's not the final, it's the top table, it's the first table. So it's you, Jackmade.
On the left? Yeah.
On the left. Playing the Leela, my favorite runner, playing the favorite runner.
Playing the favorite runner, playing the favorite runner.
Yeah. And on the right we have Sebastian playing the NEH. So you had like a chance, like I guess now you no longer have a chance to win this tournament, is that true?
Yeah. No. I think I still have the chance, but there some weird stuff had to happen for me to win.
Yeah. Yeah, so we saw Mithras on the top table this whole tournament, but in the final round it was you on the top table, and so I guess you were like even with Mithras or close to Mithras.
We had the same points at the beginning of the round, so if all of us had played 2-2, then the opponent score would decide who would go out first.
Yeah,
become first.
And Sebastian, I guess, also had a chance to win.
Yeah.
So Sebastian has a chance to win this, right?
Yeah. If he like wins the game against me here, then he's in the first place.
And that's sweet. Of course, for you, it's kind of like a stressful situation because you won the last Star Championship in Hiveworld.
Oh yeah, a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stressful situation.
Also with the Leela.
Title.
Also with the Leela. Yeah, you're champion of Cologne from Aachen.
Yeah.
So yeah, Leela, of course, ability when a legend is scored or stolen, you bounce in an unrest card. And Sebastian's ability as NEH is he draws a card as he just did the first time he creates a server each turn.
He's a weird R&D, like diagonal.
Yeah, diagonal R&D. It's like the Magic players, you know. They put the cards diagonal. Alright, so and then for you it's a start with Hedge Fund.
Good start.
Sure gamble, I mean. Ooh, John Mazanori. What?
Dirty Laundry R&D.
Nice, and drawing a card immediately. Love it. Love it. Seeing a card and thinking good and hard about this.
Could it be? What could it be? I'm saying it's a Jackson.
Jackson would be a pretty difficult choice. Oh, it's a Jackson, indeed. We were correct.
And last click, security testing.
God, it's almost like this was like some kind of crazy Andromeda starting hand.
Yeah. But I know in Andromeda I would still have 3 cards left in hand.
Yeah, and also you would probably also be able to play a Desperado or something.
Yeah.
That's something that's missing. You didn't check the cards that he installed there, though.
Yeah, I didn't believe the agenda in the first turn.
Suddenly Astroscore is like, what?
Sometimes,
sometimes even then, as a response, you account siphon.
Yeah.
Because you're criminal.
Yeah, then you can bounce the eyes. That's always a good response.
Yeah. If you're going fast, I'm going to go fast too on you, in your face. Secure testing is great. Gives you like kind of like the secure testing. There's an Astra token marking the secure testing.
Yeah.
And there's a Desperado, something that you really needed here.
That's a good start.
Guessing, and now you're getting secure testing with the last click. Is that so?
I think I have one more click.
Now it's kind of really fun to face check those cards. Yeah. Because you get the credit for it everywhere, even if it's nothing.
Yeah, and it was a pet campaign, and I decided not to trash it.
Yeah, you're kind of like still setting up here, so you need the money for other things.
Yeah.
The pet campaign can be also trashed after its rest, because then he invested the money in it.
Yeah. And I didn't actually spend a real click for it because I got credit for it.
That's the power of Desperado.
The power.
Brain power.
Let's see if somebody understands this reference.
Regulator!
There's the viewer suit.
There's a run on another server that's going to be Cyberdix.
Yep.
I don't think. Do you have the Data Sucker?
Oh, there's Sansan.
Oh, that's good. That's gotta go. And then forgetting to draw with the Mazanori. I'm kind of amazed that you decided to play the Mazanori so quickly.
I think I was convinced that he was playing fast advance, and if he plays fast advance, John Mazanori is really good, because
then you can also play fast, and also he won't res up all the stuff, ice up all the stuff probably.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the Fairy, allowing you to check some of the stuff more securely, although Archangel is still kind of a concern, I would say. Could bounce something.
Yeah, but if I encounter an Archangel, the worst thing is that he bounces the Desperado, and that costs like 3 credits and a click, or 4 credits if I continue the run there.
So another Cyberdex.
Which is not that important, I guess.
No, I guess you're not really keen on trashing it, even though there's just 1 credit.
I think I'm not that sure, but I think I'm not playing any viruses with virus counters.
Yeah, you changed the Leela around a lot. So run on HQ, and that is going to be a special offer here. Kind of bad for him, because now there's no the protection on HQ. So you could account siphon him, but you just don't care. You just first you want to see the cards. You will see more XSI.
And I only see fast track, the pseudo agenda. Yeah, I think I didn't have a account siphon in hand, so that was why.
Yep, that's also like it's always this problem of criminals. You're so hell bent on account siphon that the only runs you do on HQ often end up being account siphon. It's like, oh, you had all your agendas on hand. You just account siphon me all the time.
I'm not that kind of guy. I like running on HQ for access.
I know that's how I always lose. Yeah. So there has been some pokes on HQ, but no dice for you. And then he installs an ice. Is so confident that you can keep you out that he will actually get a Astro Script in his hand.
Ooh, that's ballsy.
It is. Don't you know that there's something like inside job?
And like a breaker.
Yeah,
should do as well.
I mean, what kind of ice is there, man?
I would say like a barrier or a code gate that ends the run would be.
Yeah, it has to be, right? So you could face check, and then he would have to rest, and then you can special order.
Yeah, let's see. First click, I think I security tested, and I think I will run a HQ.
Whoa, he actually ran R&D one, which is a weird choice.
Oh, R&D? Oh, R&D. And there's an Archangel.
Archangel or Archangel. We don't really know.
And then thinking about what's worse, to reinstall the Desperado or to pay the 6 credits.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard.
Because if you keep the Desperado, you will get a credit if the run is successful. Assuming that the run will be successful. There's still second ice. That is just pop-up window. The pop-up window. So you did bounce the Desperado on your hand. See, I hate Archangel because of this. It's like doing the Leela to the Leela. Like
true.
What? I had this thing installed. Now it's back in my hand.
So many cards in it. I have to discard at the end of turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And yet, in Criminal, you don't really have an answer.
Yeah. Well, with stealth, anything is possible.
With all the hate going into the direction of Anarchs, I think at one time I thought the solution would have been to put David just into criminals.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of influence. That's a lot of influence.
No. Just make it a criminal card. If David was a criminal card, I think.
Yeah. Well, what you talking about? We have the grappling hook.
Perfect answer for Archangel or not.
It's perfect answer to, I don't know, Little Engine.
Yeah, that's true. But just one time used. With David, you have 1 counter left. So
I feel like David is kind of like grappling hook 2.0. It's like this didn't work. Let's try it again. This time in Anarch.
There's so few eyes that actually have more than one subroutine that don't have strength 5 or more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so he actually didn't score the Astro Script.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I think he's afraid of.
This is the weirdest game ever. He gets an Astro Script on his hand. You don't run on his HQ. You don't even face check this ice, and then he doesn't score the Astro Script. What was his plan? Like, what was the idea here?
That's weird.
Did he want to lure you into this ice or what?
My idea was I run R&D, and if I find an agenda, I bounce the ice in front of HQ.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
But yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to run on secure testing, but you forgot that you had this dirty laundry. So you asked if you can put in a dirty laundry in here.
If I can squeeze it in, yeah. And he said,
like,
okay.
sure, go ahead.
Drawing another card. Perhaps I should just face check the HQ.
Oh, there you go. That's the Leela, Jackmade Leela that we know and love.
Ooh. Where's the Astro script? Where is it? No,
well, it's not an Astro script, but it helps. Let's bounce something.
Ooh, and it was a wraparound.
Nope. We're gonna bounce this because, of course, reinstalling this will cost him more money. It's not like he needs money. He's low on money, but whatever.
I think in retrospect I shouldn't have bounced any ice because then he has to have more ice in hand to fill out the hole on archives.
So now comes the score. It's so odd that this comes now.
Yeah.
This is really weird.
Yeah, I think he was afraid of the bounce.
Yeah, that's usually what makes people behave really erratically against Leela.
Yeah, and since there's the sneak door, he can't plug both holes.
So he was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it anyway. All right, so there's the sneak hole run, sneak door run, sneak hole run,
sneak hole.
So yeah, that was a wraparound that he bounced probably.
Yeah, I don't think it was a sneak door run. I think it was just a normal run.
Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't really matter at this point. Yay! So we see Exploder Palooza, Michael Bay,
2 points.
And then bouncing more stuff. This is so great with Leela, like how the game state unravels.
Yeah.
And then you get another run.
More runs on HQ, yeah.
Yeah, winning on HQ.
I don't know all the cards.
Trash it, right?
Let's see.
Well, you had a good draw if he installs this.
Yeah, but he will install something, I think. So that's not the I think I will trash it. The reason should be that yeah.
Is that a Krypsis on your hand?
No, I'm not playing Krypsis. I don't know.
Okay, because
there's the trash.
We had this discussion where it's like, just put in Krypsis if you're afraid of your breakers means trash. Really?
Yeah, should have been a year ago or something like that I said something like that. No, I'm not a fan of Krypsis.
Okay. All right, or maybe you were drunk. I don't know.
Oh, another Astro from the top. Oh,
Jesus! The game is getting away from you, Leela.
Bounce. Oh, I forgot to bounce.
You didn't bounce? Oh,
but it's only a virus suit. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's, well, you know, every little bit counts. And also, if you bounce, you will get a more draw, I guess. Alright, so running on HQ, Pokeroo there. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. You get credits even for this, so why not? Just making sure there's no other thing for him to score.
Yeah. Hotel and...
Secure testing and a hotel run. Hotel install, I mean.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so he does a mandatory draw and... Oh no, is this gonna be fast advance? Come on. You're kidding me, right?
I don't hope so. No.
Okay.
And
sometimes those games
because he needs more money.
Yeah, clearly there's so many important things that need to res, you know. What kind of card he has underneath his ID? Oh, yeah, that's a rules reference.
Yeah.
I heard that he started playing not too long ago.
Could be.
You can always tell by the click tracker and the rules card.
True. Like you keep it for it's a Zool, not the most efficient way to break a
yeah
to break a
Are you
Archangel.
seriously going to get through Archangel Zool? Is that your plan?
I think that's the plan.
Wow.
I think I don't have Femme Fatale in the deck, so that's not a cheaper way.
Winning the hard way. You run R&D now? Wow. Breaking the Archangel. How much does it cost now? Like it's like 6 credits.
Yeah, 6.
7 with a pop-up window. But you're getting 50 minutes. Yeah. And then bouncing a random card.
And I think I will security test last. Should be.
I mean, that's kind of like amazing with security testing. The amount of money you will get out of this is so great. You can decide to have really bad financial decisions otherwise. Like, for example, the new IG deck that is so hot right now as we're recording this.
Yeah.
Yeah, trash something for 10 credits, whatever. You're security testing.
Yeah, sometimes it's right, but most of the time it's it's false anyway. So you trash something and yeah, you can't get like that much money. It's not like Magnum Opus where you just.
I don't know. It's pretty good, especially like because your other runs also get you credits because of the Desperado, especially against something like NEH here, where you know each aggressive run against him gets you credits, except when it's through an Archangel, of course, with Azul.
I actually didn't play. Never played against the IG deck. So.
Oh yeah, you should try it. It's fun. It's fun in quotation marks. Alright, so we see 2 eyes being inside of R&D. Clearly he wants to prevent the R&D lock in quotation marks again.
The R&D single access lock.
Yeah, it's not really a lock that you're doing here right now. And it's very expensive for you, but you know, he wants to just make sure that this is going to be as painful as possible. And he has you know, money coming in with their pet campaigns. It's a pretty good setup. We have to assume that he doesn't have anything that he can score on hand.
Unlikely.
So, but you're
just check.
Making him honest anyway.
Just check.
There was still not even an account siphon in this game.
Oh.
And this time around, we're making this go away because now if you run on HQ, we'll see a new card.
Yep.
Data Dealer.
And I'm selling the...
And selling 50 minutes.
50
yes! Love it.
Yeah, and the data dealer, I think the data dealer will play a major role in this game.
Don't just spoil anything. Love it.
He already did some good work. Let's put it
already it did more than enough. So getting 9 credits for the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So did you put the data dealer in here as a response to the Cybersecord decks?
Yeah, that was the idea. I think the reason was News Team, not the Harpsichord deck. News Team can be played in like a variety of decks, and I think it's really annoying for the criminals to deal with News Teams. And if you have
most definitely.
If you have the data dealer, then you can turn every minus point from the News Team into the 9 credits, and that's really good, really good.
Yeah, Elad from New York also told me like it's also kind of fun to sell an APD. Because NAPD is usually like this negative, like, you know, net negative for you, like in terms of money, and if you're low on money, like in scoring an APD, it can be like this, I'm not going to do this, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
But with data dealers, like, yeah, sure, let's do this. All right, so we're going to see a score. So he used what?
I think he installed a card. He installed a card from NEH,
drew one.
And I guess he drew the Beal through the install.
Yeah,
and
so then
he didn't want to leave it in hand.
Yeah, so then that's interesting. So he decided to go with the Biotic Labor and using the AstroScript token to get the Beal out immediately.
No, so he only needs a 1 point, but I think I scored the breaking news and the 15 minutes, so he probably hasn't got any
50 points left, you think?
Any 1 point agendas left.
And 1 point agendas left, so he has to actually fast advance it.
Yeah.
And you know, he would now attack with 2 account siphons in a row.
There, the account siphon, 2 siphons, yeah.
That's great, love it. So now you I think you must count the number of tags you got. You should get 4.
I think there they go.
And now he's down to 2 credits, and so now fast advancing things will be difficult. I think he made a mistake. He could have rested something to spend some money. On the other hand, like getting 2 credits is probably better than having no money.
Probably yes.
All right, so run on R&D, and now with all your newfound fortunes from data dealer and the account siphons, this Archangel can be broken with Azul for no significant effort, and even poking for 1 access is okay now.
Yeah. But yeah. Let's see what I do last. I think I trashed the daily business show.
There's another one coming up. Blah. But yeah, daily business show allows him to draw 2 cards and put 1 of them on the bottom of R&D instead of 1. So like he can pick the cards that he will draw, and it allows him to draw past a single card R&D lock.
Yeah. It's so weird that he doesn't have any ice in front of HQ and no ice in front of any remotes.
Sometimes I do this as NBN because it's like as NBN you want to go fast, and Leela is like, nope, you're not going to go fast, and they're like, screw this, I'm going to go fast anyway.
Ooh, that's the Crota.
Yeah, that's good. That's helps a lot. So maybe you can even trash the daily business show now.
Yeah.
Yep, running on the daily business show. Now it's difficult. Now it's difficult because it's like how you need to multi-X in R&D, I think. No, and you need account save.
Yeah, last account save, there's no money left.
I think he forgot to rest something here.
Could be, yeah, could be. Yeah,
I think there was
a
Cyberdex he could have rested here.
Could be also that it's a Sansa. It's not that likely, but could be.
That's true also.
I think now the next priority should be to trash these pet campaigns that give him money.
Yeah, that's true. But you run an R&D here for another fortune, 7 credits every time.
Six. It's Desperado gives 1 credit back.
Oh, that's true. Oh man, the most. Don't you have a passport? Is passport cheaper than Zul?
Could be that there's no passport in the deck. I'm not that sure about the list anymore.
I love the HQ interface and stuff. It's like, yeah, there's probably agendas on the HQ. Well, it could be. It could be an NAPD, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. One. Yeah, there is one.
He gets 5 credits for this.
Oh, it's not an APD, but it's an Explorer-Palooza. But anyway, like, yeah, of course they will pile up because he cannot fast advance them. There's and your account siphon as well. So, yeah, the Jackson has to go.
Mm-hmm. And the other card?
Yeah. What about the other card, bro?
I think.
Oh, that was like kind of like a follow-up. He forgot it the first time around.
Ah, okay, right? Okay. There was the HQ interface, and then I didn't access the second card right away.
Yeah. Oh, because he bounced something, right? It's Leela.
Yeah. Perhaps it was actually the Jackson.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Okay, Enigma and Hedge4 in hand.
Yeah, that's. And then running an R&D again. So now finally the ferry go. Man, the ferry was here hanging around for a long time. So this is going to be an architect.
We shall break with the ferry and then 6 credits again.
An archangel.
Yeah.
You can break it. Does he have money? Is that money he has? No. He doesn't trigger it.
Oh, it's an archangel. You mean on R&D? Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
It was not, but he decided not to trigger it. I guess he don't really have good targets. Like if you want to get rid of the resources, you could have done it already. The best target would be, I guess, the Desperado, and it's not like the amount of money you have right now. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the HQ interface probably a bit better, but.
Alright, so it's kind of funny that he ices up our archives.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
weird. Mongoose!
Yes, Mongoose, finally!
Yes. The little rodent-ish kind of animal.
HQ was only protected by special orders so far.
He likes that ice.
Yeah.
Seeing all the cards on HQ here. Nope.
Sweep, and Enigma.
It's kind of amazing how much money he has. It kind of blows me away.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't rest too much ice.
And I scored 2 Paloozas. If those Paloozas were like Beals or Astros or something like that.
Paloozas OP, please nerf. NWL list, please put Maluza on there. And Data Dealer.
And they're another expensive run on R&D. I think now it's like 3 + 9 credits for a single access run.
Cool. You're living the criminal high life here.
Yeah.
No expense spared to see those R&D cards.
And I'm already not that rich anymore.
Yeah.
Like you can see.
This is where you would wish you had like something like spy camera.
Or an R&D interface.
That would be awesome. Okay. Oh, running on R&D and archives.
There's an Archangel.
Which is weird. Like, why did you run archives?
I think it's a sneak door run, because
It's kind of funny. There's probably like an Enigma on HQ, and that would be so much cheaper.
Yeah. Oh, Enigma actually is not that cheap to break with Zool.
That's true. Yeah, it's kind of like
2 credits at least on the last click.
Yeah.
And 3 credits.
Well, it's still better than Archangel.
Yeah. But there's 2 eyes in front of HQ. Could be something else. But could be that bad. I think.
No, that's kind of a tricky situation. I wonder why you have 5 tags. You didn't remove a tag, did you?
Yeah, that's weird.
I guess you decided not to count them anymore. It's not like he has psychographic or anything. The exact number of tags really doesn't count here. Yeah, so that's an enigma that we're talking about.
If I don't want to lose a click, that's 3 credits.
Okay, continue.
And another.
No, second enigma. So it actually doesn't matter if you run Sneak Door or not. It's both the same thing.
Yeah. On the last click, it's better on HQ.
Yeah, that's true. And then I like how you just continue persistently to run on HQ. Even though, like, you know, this HQ has been so thoroughly explored.
Yeah, but he draws like a lot of cards. Oh, there's a shutdown
on the Archangel. Nice. So that was the idea behind the run on HQ.
Yeah, but I did an extra run on HQ, I think, because if he draws a card and I can't know what he drew from R&D, I think I was too afraid from him fast advancing something, but he didn't had a tool to do that. So
and you didn't realize that he doesn't have the tool.
Yeah.
I think the biotic labors are all used up, I think, or at least all in archives now.
Yes, I think he has 2 biotic labors and both in archives, and I think the Jacksons are also
out of the game. So there's actually no way for him to fast advance with a biotic labor. He has to get a Sansan out, I guess.
And I didn't actually check the one card that's lying there, so that could actually be a Sansan.
I think that's Cyberdex.
Yeah, I think so too, but since I didn't check, I couldn't know.
I could have sworn you checked it.
Yeah?
But maybe because through all the bounces, maybe it's a different one.
I think I bounced all the virus suits I checked.
So one of the things I really like about data dealers, that's how sometimes you can just, like, there is like this moment where it's like, I don't have the money, I will now sacrifice an agenda to continue running. But then you're kind of getting away from your victory, you know? You're trying to get closer to victory, but you're actually getting away from victory because you're starting to cannibalize yourself, so to speak.
It depends, actually, because if you give up an agenda to score an agenda, then you're actually winning because the corp has to... Yeah, is under pressure then.
Yeah, no, of course, but it's like... if you don't, you're risking it, like, you know, because you get the money, then you run, and maybe the run is not going to be an agenda, you know, and then it's like, if it's not an agenda, then you are actually further away from victory.
Yeah. I think the first thing is security testing, probably on a path campaign.
There's plenty of targets here. That's not a problem.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, and I don't know what I did.
So we're getting in the situation. This game is going for half an hour now. We're starting to counting the cards on R&D. So there's the card installed in that server.
And ice in front of it.
Uh-oh. So this might be a scoring server.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time in this tournament where a corporation, NBN, won through a scoring server. Oh, we are getting the dice here. Oh, so that's why you remember that there's 6 tags. Nice.
Yeah.
Are you sure you haven't checked out any single time?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so running on the security testing. They're rolling a card.
Perhaps I could see that I was I didn't want to change the number of tags because that would make him remember that I have the tags and that he can trash my resources, which he forgot like all the time. But then the good side of me won, and I thought I have to
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Make the game state like how it is.
Yeah. You have to lay down the cards. You have to face the truth. So that was a special offer on the server, and then into a wraparound, you're trashing a Sansan, which is, I think, a huge deal for him.
Yes, I think it's not that good actually for him because he he has to. Yeah, he has to find some way to score the last agenda. And
and that's what I said. Like the fact that you get rid of the sand.
Yeah, that's good for me.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
That was, I think, one of his final possibilities to do this. There's just one card on hand, and that's just a wraparound. That's not going to stop you.
No. Whew.
And he's really under pressure. I think he just drew a BL there.
Yeah, I saw that too. He drew another card just to...
And I think that was a Exploder? What can it be?
I think it was a sweepspeak. I don't think it was an agenda actually.
Okay.
But could be wrong. Let's see.
Bad point for Sebastian. But it's not like you're almost about to win, right? Or I guess.
If I find the BL, I win.
Yeah, of course, yeah. No, I thought what was the first agenda you scored? That's the breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yeah, so you're at
there's
5
two Paloozas. Oh, there's the R&D interface.
Oh man,
finally.
where were you all this time? Where we paid 6 credits to get into R&D, and we continue paying 9 credits plus the R&D interface. That's 13 credits just to secret 2 cards. Oh, and trashing the
Jack. Oh, that's another Jackson.
Final Jackson. That was the final Jackson. We were confused.
Oh, there's another Archangel.
He's going to trigger this?
Seems like it.
R&D interface would be a good target. You're at 1 credit.
Oh, he targets the Corona actually.
Oh, you know what comes now? He will try to score behind the wraparound.
Yeah, but that will not work. Like, how is that going to work?
Well,
I still have the Corona in hand, so it's not like it's trashed.
he installs a second wraparound. Well, you have to install it, and you're down to 2 credits. So he installs 2 ice and installs an agenda in there.
Yeah.
Bam. And now it's like, wow.
It's like old Netrunner. We're not playing fast advance anymore, or
a scoring window for the win. All right. So first of all, let's get a secure testing.
Yeah.
First click. Second click. So this was the first click still. Second click. Corona.
Yeah. Third click. Boom!
Bam!
Sell the... I think the breaking news. Yeah.
Sell the breaking news to data dealer, and there we go. We're back in money again. Yeah. Running there. Archangel! Oh!
He actually said, yeah, no, it's over, but I reminded him.
But it's like, no, I sold an agenda, so even if I get through here, I'm not going to win yet.
Yeah.
So paying all the credits to get through the Archangel, and then 2 wraparounds.
Which I can pay for. Yeah.
And that's going to be Astro.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, bouncing the dice. This is going to be a close one. Down to 5 credits. This server is still kind of like untouchable.
Yeah, the Archangel mech is really, really expensive.
Yep.
Phew. What's he going to do?
Is there another ice in there? Another agenda in there? A new sacrifice Astro. I don't know. This is funny. He's doing the math, doing the finger counting.
And I'm already thinking about, okay, now I have to score...
he does install something! Yes!
I'm already thinking about selling another agenda to get in there one more time.
Why not? I mean, come on. So, security testing?
Yeah, probably. It's always the first thing I do.
Oh, this is bad. You only have 8 credits. I mean, you could get in there, but you don't know what kind of ice is in front.
Yeah, and it could be that there's no actual agenda in the remote. Could be.
This could be a 4th Archangel.
Yeah, or nobody knows.
Oh. Now suddenly we realize that there's just so few cards in R&D.
Yeah, and I have a lot of possibilities where I can go. I can check HQ, which could have an agenda. I could go R&D where I see 2 cards, and I could go into the remote. And everywhere I have the possibility to win. And
it's kind of interesting situation. This end game situation where it's like, you know, where are the agendas?
Yeah, I think there's still 2 Beals somewhere, and that's it. I think there are no more. Okay, could be another Exploder Palooza somewhere. So 3 agendas.
Yeah.
Let's count. Yeah.
And you have to assume that Sebastian also has made a math and knows exactly where the agendas are.
Probably.
Oh, you do sell the agenda.
Yeah.
Oh man, you sold the Explodapalooza and running on that server.
Pop up.
Troll, that's most trollish PowerPoint I saw.
Yeah.
And then paying in a small fortune to see just pad campaign.
That's bad. And then I'm last click run on HQ. Yeah. Okay.
You try to mandatory draw. Oh,
that's a beer. That's good.
Oh man, if you just did it before. If you just did it before the run on the server, you could have won the game immediately.
Yeah, that's the pad campaign. Yeah, but so I wanted to run on HQ on the last click because of the enigmas.
So you did something that I thought was a misplay here, because you used the ability to bounce the pad campaign, which you know was the pad campaign, from the server.
Yeah. I should have left it there. I think
and
so
you
too.
should have bounced the other card, because now when he installs a card in there, you don't know if that's again this pad campaign, or if that's now the agenda. You know.
Yeah. Phew. And there's 2 agendas left, and both of us need 1 to win.
And Sebastian is starting to look at this, starting to do the maths to see how much things cost. You're at 6 credits, you can get 3 more at the beginning of your turn. So you will be at 9 credits. How much will it cost for you to get into different things? He's also asking, I think he will be now asking about the restrictions of Mongoose. Which can only break 1 sentry per run.
Yeah. Just remember, I scored, let's count, 11 points this game.
Yep. Winning the hard way for sure.
10 points. 2 1-point agendas and 4 2-point agendas.
the hardest Leela to button, seriously.
Oh, there's another ice in front of RNG.
So yeah, breaking Archangel Zul for single card access, still scoring 11 points, and the game is not over yet.
There's the security testing.
So as we predicted, there's a card being installed on the server, and there's also a card installed in front of R&D. And he asked about the Mongoose, which means that he is probably the sentry.
Could be,
or maybe it's a mind game. So we see the security testing. I think you did the security testing. No, actually, getting 2 credits.
Yeah, I'm thinking about.
No, you're thinking about. You're undoing it.
Right now they call time for the round, so it's my last round.
Second click, you get the credit
because I can't sell an agenda. Because if I sell an agenda and
you will lose by points.
Yeah.
So you get a credit with a second click, which is interesting. Like credit, really?
Yeah, I'm calculating how to get into R&D. I think I have an inside job in hand.
Oh.
So that if there's a sentry, I can get through. But the problem is, I think that I'm missing 1 credit, something like that. Because, let me count. I have 10 credits. If I play the inside job, I have 8 credits. Then I need 3 to break the Architect, and I have 5 credits. And that's not enough for the Archangel. So you can fire that, and then you can bounce my R&D interface. And
yeah, so you have to break the Archangel for sure. Difficult.
Yeah. So perhaps R&D is not the right choice. Perhaps I have to go into the remote, which is some credits as well. If I just hadn't bounced the pad campaign, another credit.
You do it.
R&D.
Let's do this. Okay.
And
he doesn't res?
He doesn't res. That's actually the big point for me, because I don't have to pay for the Architect there. Yeah.
And that's the
that's the Explodapalooza.
That was the top card. Oh man, it was top card.
Oh man, and it actually wouldn't have mattered actually if he rest the ice and he bounced the R&D interface, then I would.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Whoa, Whoa.
This is so good. The funny thing is, like, he was really shocked that it was an agenda because he was convinced that there was no agendas in there anymore. And he miscounted the agendas. He thought there was no agenda, so he gave you the access without trying.
Yeah.
So yeah, you went.
And
that was the agenda. I told you that was the agenda. If you had didn't bounce the the pet campaign, then you would have known that this, or at least you would have a better chance to know this.
He could have just installed another card and trashed the pet campaign as well. But then they hadn't had the pet campaign to do that.
Yeah, but he would have to have the card, so then you would know. Okay, it's not an end.
It's a new card. It's a new card.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it. I think that was a great game. I was having so much fun, especially those last turns were just such a nail biter.
Yeah, and he at all the time he just ignored my checks. That's like the funniest thing about it. If he just trashed any of my resources, I think it would have gone differently.
Yeah, like secure testing, like spending 2 credits in somewhere to crash a secure testing would have been such a big deal for you.
Yeah,
it would be so difficult for you to get up to, because you got a lot of money from the account siphons, but that money eventually evaporated.
Yeah, because I spent it on useless single access on R&D.
Most expensive single access that you've seen so far. Repeatedly 9 credits to get a single card.
I thought that should be enough money to win the game, even with single access, but it wasn't.
There is no way I will spend this money. It's 2 turns later. Oh, where's all the money? Yeah, I love it. I also like that that you had to sacrifice. Did you sacrifice 3 agendas in this turn in this game, right?
3 agendas, but only 4 points. So I think 4 points for 27 credits. That's a good deal.
The 15 minutes is okay. That's kind of like why the thing is in there. But later on, just continue sacrificing agendas. So good, love it.
My first idea was actually to just play it out that he can't let him put cards in the scoring board and then just run there and gain the credits from the data dealer, and then he would draw cards and can't win that way. And just lose because he just draws his deck. But then the time was the problem in the last turn.
Love it. All right, guys. So this was a tournament. So you didn't win, right? Sadly.
No, I was 2nd place. But the cool thing was since Mithras was in 1st place.
Congratulations to Mithras for winning the Star Championships, by the way.
I got the bye because he already had one.
So now we are going to look forward to the regionals here in Cologne, where you and me are going to use our bye. Is that the idea?
Probably, yeah.
And then we're going to have a beer in the first round.
Yeah. I would really enjoy that.
Yeah, seems like a good idea. All right, sweet. So thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you for joining me, Jackmade.
I had really fun. Thanks for having me.
And so we are going to be moving on to the next tournament. I don't know exactly which tournament we're going to show. There was a Mannheim tournament that we have in the bank, and there was also another Köln Store Championship that maybe we're going to look at. So let's see about that. And of course, we're going to see you in front of the camera in the future as well, I hope.
Probably.
Yes. With some more Leela shenanigans. I heard that you removed Sneak Door Beta.
Yeah.
Why?
Not enough space, and I wanted to play Data Sucker, and that.
Why did you do this? You taught me this last Star Championship.
I think I will do it. I will redo that. I think I will remove the Data Sucker and put in the.
Learn from your from the Jackmade's past.
Yeah, and actually I won the Star Championship with Data Sucker.
Without the Sneak Door.
Without the Sneak Door, I taught you to put in every Leela deck.
So this is a lesson for you guys. Question everything, and as always, hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoyed the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.